Okay, so the last couple of days we've been talking about a couple of different types of quadratic formulas. You can see I've got my rain gear on today to protect me from the thunderstorms and tornadoes heading our way. So I might get blown around a little bit, but it'll be okay. I'll hang in there. Hope you do too. Take cover if they tell you to take cover today. All right, so let's put our date at the top of our notes here. It's hard to believe that today is the first day of May, but that's what they say. Okay, we've had two problems of quadratics that we've done. We've done in a standard form, so we have like 2x squared plus 4x plus 9. We have a quiz on this tomorrow, your re-quiz. So this is your A, your B, and your C. So this is the y-intercept of this parabola. This tells me it's positive, so it's going up towards positive infinity. And then we have our formula for the x-axis of symmetry. So we put a -4 times 2 times a, which is 2. So it'd be -4 over 4 or -1. Okay, and then we can find the vertex by plugging that in. And then today we talked about factored form, and yesterday. And factored form looks like this. We might have x minus 5 times x plus 2. And that would tell me that my roots are at 5 and -2, right? So the factored form helps me find the roots. The standard form helps me find the y-intercept, the axis of symmetry, the vertex, and the direction. So each one has special things that we need. So we need to be able to move from factored to standard back and forth. And so this is where it's going to come into multiplying some binomials here. I'm going to try to do a good job at keeping this above my head, so that you will be able to see things. All right, so there's a couple different methods for multiplying binomials. Okay, binomials are two terms. Why is that not going up? Stop. Okay, so they show you a box method right here. I'm going to do my own off to the side. So here, this equation is essentially f of x equals x plus 1 times x plus 4. So here we should be able to tell the roots of this parabola are -1 and -4. But I want to know the y-intercept and the axis of symmetry and the vertex, so I need to put this into standard form. So a lot of people like the box method. I'm going to show you two different methods. So basically we're going to draw a tic-tac-toe board, okay? And I'm going to put times here because we'll be timesing here. And it doesn't really matter which direction you put these as long as they're together. So here we have x plus 1, so I'm going to put an x and a positive 1 here. Here we have x plus 4, so I'm going to put x and 4 here. Okay, so x plus 1, x plus 4. Or I could have done x plus 4 here and x plus 1 here, really doesn't matter. Okay. So basically, for each box, you're going to multiply the column and the row. So for this box, x is above it and x is to the left of it. So we multiply x times x, which would give me x squared. This box, I have 1 and x. So I'd multiply 1 times x. This box, I have x and 4. So 4 times x is 4x. And this box, I have 4 times 1, which would be me 4. Okay, and then just looking at this, see these are my answers here in these two boxes. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite my answer. Why is that not working? There we go. Hello. I noticed that these both just have x, so these are like terms. So these I'll be able to combine. So when I'm writing my answer here, we have f of x is x squared. You always write the highest exponent first. I combine 4x and 1x. That tells me I have 5 of them, 5 x's. And then we have one constant, 4. Okay, so you can see now that the y-intercept is 4. It's going up. And the axis of symmetry is -b over 2a. So it'd be -5 over 2. And then we also know the roots are -1 and 4. So we can get different things based on the formula. Now another way, some people don't like this box method, and that's fine. And you can use kind of more of a distributive approach. So I'm going to do the same problem but differently. So let's just say we have x plus 1 times x plus 4. So I'm just going to distribute. I'm going to distribute the x, and then I'm going to distribute the 1. So first let's do the x. X times x is x squared. X times 4 is a positive 4x. Then we're going to distribute the 1. 1 times x is 1x, and 1 times 4 is 4. And then you can see these are like terms, just like above. So my answer is f of x equals x squared plus 5x plus 4. So you can see we got the same answer. So you can either box it. I hope my head's not in the way. Darn it. We can either box it, or you can distribute it. Some people use the FOIL method, but I find the distribute method just to be a little bit easier. The FOIL method is somewhat confusing after a while. Hopefully you can see this. Okay, so let's do one more sample problem. Hello. Then we'll be done. So let's look at this problem number 3 here. Okay, so again, either way, this is f of x equals x plus 2 times x plus 2. So you should be able to tell me the roots are at -2 only, right? It must be, and usually when you have 2 of that, you know, if it's at -2 here, it's one of those that just touches down in one point and comes back up, so it just has one root of -2. Okay, so I can box it. So again, I'm going to do my tic-tac-toe board here. Okay, this one is the time symbol. Here we have x plus 2, x and positive 2, x and positive 2. This one, x times x, is x squared. This one, 2 times x, 2x. This one, 2 times x, 2x. And this one, 2 times 2, which is 4. Okay, so again, these like terms will always line up right here. Okay, so my standard form is f of x equals x squared plus 2x, and 2x is 4x plus 4. Okay, or you could do the distributive method that I mentioned earlier. If this is just confusing for you, then just distribute. Some people, it just depends on how you learn better. So again, I'm going to first distribute the x to both. So x times x is x squared. X times 2, that's a positive 2x. Then I'm going to distribute the 2. 2 times x, 2x, and then 2 times 2 would give me positive 4. Usually your like terms are just right there. So we'll have x squared plus 4x plus 4. Okay? Either way is fine. So I think I want you to do that one. Let's see. Clear that ink. And let's give number 5 a go here. Let's see how you do with that. So try number 5 on your own, your sample one, and come in and we'll look at it tomorrow. Good night. Stay dry.